A Texas school district is charging just over $7,000 for a public records request about bullying incidents that took place in Joshua Independent School District between 2015 and 2022. The high cost was made public after one concerned mother inquired about the district's history of bullying, assault, and police incidents that were filed. This after her own 13-year-old son was reportedly verbally and physically bullied at school. When Terrie Chumchal requested more information about these incidents, one which reportedly left her son with a ruptured eardrum, the school told her she would need to pay more than $7,000 in public record fees. She's now suing the district. Terrie is with us now, along with her attorney, Warren Norrit. Great to see you both. Thanks so much for coming on. Terrie, if you could start us off, I'm so sorry, first of all, to hear that your son has experienced bullying, and now you just want to find out more information. Can you walk us through what happened leading up to this lawsuit?
Yes, so for over 2 years, my son experienced some pretty horrific acts of bullying from, the ruptured eardrum. He's been choked, he's been stabbed with a pencil. He's had a lot of race-related bullying, and anytime I would ask the school for more information, I was always getting different answers from different administrators. So I started doing my own research and reaching out to other entities, and what I found was these other entities in the school district were telling me different things. So that's why I started to do the public information request, because I was trying to figure out why my son's incidents didn't qualify as bullying. And so actually I did 2 public information requests. I did one in April, and at that time they said I would have to pay close to $6,000 for that information. Again, just numbers. And again, I was terrified. I thought I had to pay this money. I had to pay them $6,000. But after speaking with my attorney, Warren, and Goldwater, I learned about public information requests and realized that they're not supposed to do that. And so then they did it again and tried to charge me $7,000.
Wow. And that's a high fee just to find out what was going on in the school district. Again, we're talking about a public school district here, some requests that you've made and you got the price tag back. Warren, let me ask you about this. Tell me about Terrie's case and really the high cost that's being asked of her just to find out some information.
Right. Well, what they want to do is the school district always wants to find some reason to create an obstacle so they can say, we don't have to give you this information. And so what they'll say is, well, we have to redact all this information. And so we have to take all these reports and do all these things. And what they're ignoring is that they have an obligation to, under Texas law, to monitor bullying and to keep track of, they have a reporting policy under state law that they're required to have all this information. And so Terrie didn't ask for the reports themselves. She was just asking for the numbers of the bullying reports, police reports, things like this. This should have been almost something as easy as, let me just check that for you, and we just copy off the top cover off whatever their ongoing report is. Section 21 and sections 37 of the Texas Education Code, actual laws that say you have to have this. And in Terrie's request, she said, I'm not looking for the reports, I'm just looking for the numbers. So then for them to come back and say, well, we've got to redact all this and we have to accumulate this, it's just an excuse. And so that's why we decided, when they didn't do anything, to make an appeal to the Office of the Attorney General.
Sure. And again, Terrie, you were looking in sort of the past 7 years of how many incidents were filed, what the bullying numbers were of reports. And it sounds like the school district is clearly throwing a wrench into your plan. What's it been like to actually work with the teachers, though, of your school? Has there been any effort to resolve the problem that your son is experiencing in the classroom?
I will say that the teachers of this district are pretty amazing. I think that they're not given the support they need from the administration to handle all of these issues. I think these teachers are backed into a corner as well. And I think the real problem falls upon the district for not doing what they need to do, not providing a safe environment, not providing adequate discipline to the children that are committing these acts. So yes, the teachers are amazing, but I feel like they're facing the same issues we are.
Yeah. At least they've got another set of eyes looking out for your son, maybe keeping an eye out for some problematic children who might tend to pick on people. So that's good to hear. Warren, let me end with this. Where's the case headed? What's been the response? Where does it stand today?
The Office of the Attorney General will make a decision. As you can imagine, they are overwhelmed with a lot of school districts that are not behaving. And of course, we have the holiday season. Eventually, it's going to be clear that they are taking an action and then demanding that the Joshua ISD justify its numbers. I would think that Joshua will see the writing on the wall and say, "Oh, here they are," and instead of trying to fight over things that they ought not. I do want to take the opportunity to say thank you to Terrie and to tell all the parents that are out there that it takes people standing up. I'm just a tool as an attorney. I have to have somebody to wield me. And it's the parents that speak up and the teachers that are not going to go along with this. Every institution has good and bad people in it, and the good people have to stand up or it all falls apart.
We've learned from this year, don't mess with the mama bears, quite frankly, and the papa bear too. They care about their kids. Terrie Chumchal and Warren Norrid, thanks so much for coming on. Appreciate you shedding light on this story.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Take care.